Hello gang, welcome back to the valley, the old farm. Oh, someone's kicked over my bicycle. Was that you, chickens? Yes, I'm looking at you, hens. Oh, we better shut our little barn doors here, our little garage doors, because we no longer have our, oh, sad vehicle. Right, so today, cracking on with what we were kicking off last time. Look, we're in July 2, which means it's the last day of July here. Next month is August, and it means that we can start planting our canola, right? So canola season planting starts in August. However, we're going to plow up our 2 canola fields because we got those fields when they were already planted and growing. So we haven't done any maintenance to those, and I like to kick off by doing a plow, basically. We'll finish up this field just down here, which is wheat field number 2. However, like I stated previously, it's probably going to become, well, I wonder if this should be, yeah, that's right, we were going to switch these fields up. Sorry, it's just been a hot minute. So, I wonder, yeah, these become the canola fields then, hey? Well, 1 and 1, probably. Regardless, we're going to be plowing up the 2 big fields that were the canola fields because they need to have a plow cycle through them. And because I haven't done any maintenance on those fields at all, like we literally bought the farm and they came as they were, we're going to kick off with doing that. We'll get them a plow, which means we won't have to do weeding for them this year. It'll purely just be fertilization and lime. But we are going to put a cover crop in the ground. So, like I stated, that big field down the bottom that we've got there is going to be turned into the wheat field, the one that we're going to plow up now. So we can put a cover crop in that easily, and it's got plenty of time to grow before we do that. These 2 here will become canola, and we will make the other field near the BGA, yeah, that one that we harvested last, that will become a yeah, so that will become a canola field. When I say become, I mean remain. So that's the plan going forward with these farms here. We've also got our silage silently bubbling away in the pit over there. I don't know if you remember from one of the live streams we filled up. Well, we didn't fill it up, but we've got a fair amount of silage in there. I'm considering, for the time being, while we've still only got calves, and only a few calves, that we do a cycle of selling the silage, because I think we can really benefit from the silage. And speaking with Amy, one of the viewers, she, well, I think she might have had a little bit more silage than I did, but she definitely sold a lot of her silage and made some good profit on it. So I think that's something we should look at, definitely filling up our trailers and selling that off at the best time, to really help us sort of whittle down this loan that we've got festering over our heads, which we need to take care of ASAP. So what I'm going to do, I might actually set the worker off to do this one while we go and get started on ploughing that wheat field. Is that working for us there? Good job, Gary. Some exciting news about Gary here. Gary is going to be having his own potential Sims series playthrough, the legacy of the Gary Star-Lord family. Stay tuned for that. That should be a lot of fun, and see how that goes. That could be a lot of fun, that series, I think. Going through the life and trials and tribulations of Gary Star-Lord. Alright, so stay glued to your screen for that one to come. In the fence. Let's pick up the plow. Is the plow around the back here, I think, is it not? Lovely. Wow, it's more like, what do they call it? A subsoiler. This is a subsoiler, I think. It works the same as a plow anyway, but yeah, I think they're classified as subsoilers, these. Right, decent working width. It's not greatly large, but and remember, this is quite a large field, but definitely worth doing this. I think it's going to save us a bit of time when it comes to well, weeding anyway. We won't have to worry about weeds in this farm this year, and subsequently the other one near the BGA. But it'll take a little bit of time to plow up, and then we'll plant the cover crop in it as well. We'll do all our fields with the cover crops. I'm just going to do it because even if the canola fields have to get we have to wait an extra month to plant them, it means that we can stagger. Well, potentially we can stagger, can't we? No, it's better if we can plant the oil fields, I mean the canola fields, which are oil. Yeah, we're liquid oil, gang. It's better if we can plant them staggered with the wheat fields, to be honest. That way our harvests aren't so chaotic like last time out, so we can be getting field prep done for the canola fields this time next year, and then doing our wheat fields straight after. I'm thinking right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with ploughing up these fields, which is totally fine. Gary should have that other field cover cropped, and then we can look at what we're going to do moving forward. We're probably going to sleep and get into planting these fields. It's very much same at the moment, just trying to get these fields sorted. And early on, because we don't have a lot of money and we don't have a lot of basically a lot of everything to do, yeah, we might look at selling that silage. So that will mean next month, potentially after planting, or while we've got planting going on with one of the workers, we could be loading up our trailer with the silage to get that ready for selling. Good work. Right, so we're going to set the worker off on this now to finish up this ploughing job, which is, it won't take long at all. And we're going to head up and get our oilseed radish topped up, and we're going to start basically seeding this field with it. We're going to start planting that oilseed radish ready to go for our cover crop. Okay, so I'm going to set you off to go there for me, please. You're not going to want to work. Now you're going to work. Lovely. Who have we got in here? Gary's back in the hot seat. So Gary's on the fields today helping us out. Right, so Gary should get that going nicely for us. He'll just keep plugging away at that. I'm potentially... I'm considering either buying another seeder here or potentially leasing it, right? It's because we can get another one that attaches to that. We can get our working width even bigger. Let's just do a quick price up on that, shall we? How much is that seeder? Want the seeders, please. Here we go. Now it is here. It's $6,000. I think we just go ahead and buy one. I'm going to do that now. We're going to buy that. I'm going to make... we can't change the color. I'm going to buy you. Now, I know that is another expenditure, but having two of these seeders is going to drastically reduce our time for planning. That's the other thing I wanted to check. I just need... I think I've got a bag of seeds here. Because I've got a bag of seeds, and they're all for me. Seeds, yes. We are definitely going to need more seeds. Won't worry about the fertilizer at the moment. A worker has not completed their task. They better not have. Okay, let's get them to zoom in because it's always hard to judge these. See, oh, not today, friendo. Now, does it... Oh, there we go. I thought it needed to be attached, but it does not need to be attached. Do not trick me like that. Right, that took that whole bag. We'll just go down and check out what's going on with this worker / Gary. Gary Star-Lord. What do we got going on, friendo? Hello, Hanky. Hanky's been out to do his business. I don't call that complete. This is not my idea of complete there, friendo. The other thing I've actually got to do is because there was an update to NVIDIA drivers and stuff, and it always resets my FS22 settings. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Let me just do this road here. I'll go down and clean this up. Hopefully that will help out what's going on here. I don't know why he would say he's finished when he's clearly not. Yeah, so it's actually adjusted my my steering settings to be back at 14%, so my dead zones and stuff are back at 14%, and if you're playing with the steering wheel, that is a definite no-no. It's definitely, it feels horrible. I have to basically do so much turning before I can even get any input into the front wheels. Right, let's try this now. It may be because he doesn't like going from this direction. Alright, I want to see how you go. It should be pretty straightforward. Like, it managed to do it when we were harvesting. It was doing this fine. Whether or not it just doesn't like going from this way, but I wouldn't have thought it mattered too much. We'll get out here. You just see how you go cracking on with that for us, hey? We're going to go pick up our other seeder. I'll buy another bag of seeds. At the end of the day, worst thing that can happen is where we set the worker off putting in the cover crop while we finish up the ploughing. We're going to have to start on the ploughing over at the other end anyway. Near the BGA for the next field. And then that's hopefully the last field preparation we have to do before we're actually planting our product in. So I'll be interested to see how the cover crops do go this year. Right. So dead zone's feeling much better now. We're just going to put the seeds in this trailer. I grabbed a couple extra bags. We are going to need them as we go, no doubt. I don't know if that's going to really work for us there, is it? Come on. There we go. You just got to get it just at the right height. You got to be a touch higher than the actual machinery itself. It probably, I don't know if a full bag will fill it up. I don't think so. I mean, I think so. I think it's you get a little bit more than a full bag. Right, so let's go ahead and pick up these other 2 bags. We probably needed the weight on. We'll have to see how we go. Otherwise, they can just stay here till we need them again anyway. But if I can avoid having to do an extra drive, it's going to be so much better. Make those come in a little bit. Okay, let's see how we go. That's not too bad. When we get the weight of this on the back, we should be okay. What I will go ahead and do now, we don't need, we won't be using fertilizer. So thank you for Amy for pointing that out too, because I was wondering, and I didn't exactly look at the counter going down last time when I was putting in the cover crop with the fertilizer. So it's actually good to know. But while we've got this here, I wonder if the store will do a special delivery for us when it comes to our fertilizer. But we will go ahead. Oh no, what have we got in here? Is this lime? Oh, never mind. I thought we had fertilizer here, but we've left lime here, so it's no biggie. Good of them to hold on to our lime for us. So that's no point there. You can just leave that there. Whoops, yeah, we got to pick that up at some point, but no doubt we'll be using that during the off season, or during the off season while everything's growing. We'll definitely be using that. But yes, dead zones and steering wheel feeling much better. I think with I think my Logitech had a big update as well. I got some. Whoa, sir, sorry. Ooh wee, that could have been some damaging cost there. What was I saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought as I almost killed that pixelated man. And this guy, hey buddy, there's no crossing there. You can't just do that. Hey, cowboy hat and all, I know, but hey, come on. Bit of common sense. Well, yeah. I literally have lost my train of thought when it comes to what I was talking about. But nevertheless, we'll be fine. Well, we'll be fine. Well, yeah, there's a little bit of a curb jut out there you got to watch out for. We are an extra wide load here, so we do have to be cautious. And the drivers just don't care. They just drive right up. Like, it'd be nice if they sort of saw an oncoming tractor with a wide trailer and decided to go, you know what, I'll just wait in this really open part of the road here for the trailer to be able to get past. No, instead, they do not. Oh, we got to take to the trees. Let's go to, whoa, cockpit view is not very good. I say cockpit view, but cabin view is not very good either, is it? It makes it a lot harder with the seed bags on it. If I was actually driving this, I'd be scooched just my head above the steering wheel, looking between the slots between the handles and the bags. Oh, we have to go take avoiding action. This is kind of like a mini game. You know, you got to avoid the traffic with the big trailer. If you hit one, you lose $1,000. Right, turning down home sweet home lane. I'm going to turn my beacons off. I'm going to claim this road as my own, even though it's a public road. It's basically in between our two plots of farm, so I'm claiming it. Whoa! The dude's absolutely on the limits of cornering technology there. One wheel raised in the air. Right, we've got to get this up here, please. Nice and wide. Hello, cows. How are we doing today? Is that cow running really slowly? Is that cow in a slow motion trot? Canter? I don't know. Do cows canter? I don't know. Either way, it's a really slow, but it's like they're like, hey, George, let's run up here. Right, I'm going to... By the way, what's going... Oh, because I've got this... Okay, I'm going to have to... Just going to drop those like that. I'm going to pick you back up. Then I think we may as well just pick it up how it is. Ooh, dropping. We're picking it up on this side. Right, okay. So what we got to do is come around here, put that back in. That is your left and right mouse buttons if you didn't know. So make sure you got your trailer selected using the G button. You can switch, see up the top of the screen, top left, you can see the little white highlight of the vehicle switching through. And I've got it currently on the seater, tractor, and front loader attacher back to the seater. And then using your left mouse button, hold it in and move the mouse across the mouse pad. That arm comes in and out. Or alternatively, right mouse, that boom arm comes in and out. And then what you do, so we want this arm here, is we line that up with our actual other trailer here. So we'll do the best we can to line this up, and then what that does is it hitches on like a tow ball. Gotta get this lined up though. That's the tricky part. There we go. Like that. And then you've got yourself an extra working width. Now, I've got to make sure that Cedar 1 is set to oilseed radish, which it's not at the moment. So, Cedar 1, can you please switch to that? Right. Now, next little tip is if you watch here and you hold in the control button and press V, you'll see that the back seater went down and the front seater went down. So then we're actually good to go and ready to go. I did that a little prematurely, seeing as we're going to be right here. But you can see, bang, bish, bash, bosh, off we go. Alright, you're missing a little bit. Like, we don't have to be perfect, but we try not to be wobbly. But you get the big picture. We've got extra working width. We can fly up and down this field now and get this plant in the ground, basically. So hopefully it'll help us out. Right, time lapse number 2. Mumbo number 5. No, don't do that. All right, I can't see a thing. These trees down here make it absolutely. So I'm gonna do a nice big swoop around again and do a nice big headland for us. I'll fix all that corner up here shortly. It won't be planting seed where there is no seed, so it makes no difference. And I mean, look, there's spots where I'm not being particularly perfect, but if they're just little spots on the edge, we're not going to worry too much. The aim of the game is speed. Almost done. We're just going to pull up here. I'm going to get out. Actually, I didn't need to turn the tractor off. Apologies for that. We're going to just clear up a couple of these little spots here because I don't really want little weedy spots growing in and around little patches and having to do anything about it. Not that it will matter that much for such little spots, but still, I, you know, do a job right once. You don't have to worry about it again. Right, I'll just take this back up the top. We're not going to need this till we go to the next field. We're going to get that kicked off. We're going to do the same with the last field, basically over at the BGA. So I'm going to leave the subsoiler on the back of this. I mean, it's in the plow section, so I'll just call it what it is. I'll call it a plow. We are, however, we're not going to do any more fields today. I could probably get you sent over there, actually. Not a bad idea. Oh, wait. I'll take you over myself. We are to finish off today, after I finish doing this section down here. Yes, we are going to finish by selling some melons and some red cabbage or red lettuce. I forget which one it is. Just to recoup some of the costs. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because we sold our pickup truck not long ago. We have no means to transport goods, right? So to do that, I think the best thing I can do is I'm going to have to buy some kind of a cheap flatbed and just deal with how it is, right? That's no good jackknifing our trailers like that. They don't back up very easy, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Just everyone close your eyes for a moment while I do this horrible maneuver. But basically, yeah, we want to buy a cheapish sort of flatbed. Now, if that trailer last time out I think it was the Goodyear one, was it, or was it a Michelin one or something? If it's still in for sale, we can. I kind of like our yellow trailer, but at the same time, if it's still for sale, we could go ahead and purchase that Goodyear one, Michelin one. It's the only trouble with these trailers is look at how it spins around when you try and do a tight maneuver. It's not very conducive to maneuvering well. You have to take wide turns, which makes this field really good for working. Also, Ham, when you swerve out slightly, it means that you miss spots. Yeah, I know. Come on, little there's steep little sections here. The DF does struggle up those little hill inclines. Yeah, so I think we might trade our trailer in, getting back to what I was saying, and get the cheaper one for the more volume. Hopefully it's still there, we can do it. And we'll use what little money we make back on our trailer for the new one to purchase a flatbed. Oh, that's all being said that the trailer is still in the sales. I haven't even checked it. It is 11:15 in the morning, which is actually going to work well for us because next episode we'll crack on with that last field, getting the field ploughed up and the oil seed in, so we can potentially go into the next month. But it's going to give us the last half of this day for us to do what we need to do on the field prep side of things. All in all, though, I think you can see how much quicker having two of these seeders is compared to just the one. I mean, the one we would have got away with, it just would have taken way too long. And time is money sometimes. Time is of the essence. Time is money. All other related metaphors. I don't know what you want to put there. You can insert own metaphor. Time is of the insert own. Oh, we are almost done. I'm not going to worry about it. Look, I tried to get most of the crop in. There's like little 1%ers or half percenters I may have missed here and there. I'm not going to worry too much about those little ones. It is just a cover crop at the end of the day. And if you're missing a little slither of a percentage, that's negligible in terms of total yield, output capacity, and that sort of stuff. Right, I will swing around and do my best to get those little bits though, and then we can move on. Right. Sometimes I have a habit of turning the tractor too early, so it means the seeders don't actually get finished what they're actually doing. And they turn too early for where I was going. Oh, look, we may as well. We can go up here and get all these 0.5% as I was talking about, which is probably equal 2% in the end. Not even. They wouldn't even equal 2%. They wouldn't even equal 0.5%, I don't think, those little bits. But we'll do them. We're here. And then we can continue. Right, what I will do is get these trailers rigged up for transport mode. So I'll disconnect the rear one. Right, I'll do this all here, and I'll probably get them set up for filling up speed as well. So I'm going to disconnect that one. I'm going to reel in that, then we're going to back it up. I'm really zoomed out here. I like to zoom out, just doing the time lapses. I like to zoom out and give plenty of view when I can of the actual job being done. Right, just so you can see the actual progress behind the tractor. I think that looks nicer. Right, so they're rigged up, ready to go. We're going to then drop. Okay, I can fill those up later. Let's look at the trailers now. Yes, it's still here. That's excellent. Right, so we figured out this one here is well, hang on a minute. 34,000. What are the extra options? I thought it was $19,000. Why are you telling me $34,000? Hang on a minute. If I go to buy this, you don't have enough money. That's a scam. Don't tell me it's $19,000 and then when I go in to buy it, slap on the $15,000. And then when I go to take it off, well, here, we could probably still make some money on this. Let's just go that color. I don't mind having that color. We buy it. No, you still because we've actually, the design comes with it. Well, that's an actual, I don't think that's correct. That's an actual, and you know what? Do you know what? For the sake of this, because of that, I'm actually going to edit that out. I'm going to take that option out. You don't advertise for $19,006 for that trailer as is. And then go, well, actually, we're going to slap on $15,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the $15,000 to my account. I'll even do that while you guys are watching here, because that's obviously not right. So what are we saying here? We're going to go, I'm just going to take us up to 44,654. Is that right? Close enough. Is it? Do I have enough? Should do. Yeah. Okay, I shortchanged myself $1. Put that in for taxes or something. Okay, buy that now. Okay, what we're going to do, because our trailer here is this one. And it's actually worth $23,000. See, it's still worth $19,215, right? So, yeah. The game, I think that's fair. You can let me know what you think down below. We're going to take our trailer and sell it. And we'll be bringing back a flatbed. So we can actually put, well, we could purchase a flatbed now, but we'll take this up anyway. Right, what it means is we're actually essentially getting a bigger, box trailer here for much cheaper as well. Box trailer? Well, we're getting a bigger trailer with more capacity for much cheaper. Now, call it what you will, you can probably say, Ham, that's not right. But I think that is actually acceptable, considering given the game advertises it for $19,000, and then when we buy the trailer, it's only worth $19,000. It's not worth $34,000. But it actually, you go in and you don't have the option. So I think that might be an actual little bit of a bug. Okay, so cruising into the store. We'll come around the back here to the trade-in point. And what I'll do, I'll put it there. And I'm just going to drop it off. There's our brand new trailer just over there. Look how nice that one is. Okay. Right, this trailer here, please. Repaint for that much. We don't need to repair it. We're going to sell it for 27. That's brilliant. So we did actually make a lot more money on there, which is actually really good. And then we need to buy, also, it's like, stop being so perfectly stood up. Oh, you Muppet Ham. Thank you, Muppet Ham. We only need something cheap here. How big do I want this? I don't want it that big at all. Can we drop the sides off that? We can make it a bale. No, I've got a flatbed. I don't need this. What am I saying? I've got the bale trailer. I just literally realized that. Oh, you must be thinking I'm an idiot. Look, a little... Well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Getting that trailer in and around the restaurant and stuff is not going to be very conducive, is it? No, it's realistically not. Have we got a flatbed or a low loader that might be better? Where are the low loaders? Here's a low loader. Like that for 15,000 would be better, wouldn't it? Not on sale though, so no point. You're better off just getting one of these. Is there another one that we could get that might be a little bit bigger but cheap still? Ooh, driving my car. That's a yard trailer right there. Doesn't look... I mean, it's $4,500. We don't want decor. I kind of want to drop these sides off if that's a thing, but I don't think it is. Oh, you can change the paint job of it. Oh, I like an orange trailer. I think I want to go back to the yellow just so it stands out and it suits our green tractors. Look, you want fenders. There's no... We don't need that. It says yard trailer. I'm gonna buy this one. Okay, nice. So with our money that we made on our, we actually have come out still on top with that trade-in, and we've picked ourselves up a nice yard trailer. I don't know about the yellow and black in the end. We might do a repaint down the track, but that's gonna work fine. We can just, I assume we can just drop the back down here. Oh, it's an extra tow ball. So how do we, fold trailer? How do we bring the back down? Is that a thing? Not a thing. Select cruise, fasten, unfasten, which is this, right? That's fasten. X is normally your unfold, which at the moment it's bring your tow ball out. If that's bringing a tow ball out, we can tow an extra vehicle, can we? Oh, don't even try it, Ham. Well, I don't believe it's going to work very well, but hey, I'd be mad not to try this. Oh, stop. It's a bit low. It doesn't, it's acts more like a bit of a pendulum, doesn't it, between the two trailers. I'm just gonna do it. If the game's gonna allow it, then I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's gonna be no good if I can't get the actual back of that trailer down though. Now it says loader, but I wonder if you should be able to load like little mowers and stuff on it. I assume it's like a little mowing trailer. That's what it sort of appears to look like. Which we don't have little ride-on mowers. We have our mower attachments down in there. Right, there's our silage brewing away. Last time I checked, it was at 88%. That was this morning. So at about 8 AM on this morning. It's now 12 PM. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop this big... Oh! Before I crash, I'm going to drop the big trailer just here so I can come back and grab it soon. Just so it's slightly out of the way here. Okay. Yeah, still a bit miffed though at how we unpack this trailer itself. The X button just seems to tuck that toe ball up. I would assume that it's supposed to... Looks like we have no... looks like we have no connections, do we? Yeah, pressing anything doesn't really work either. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to load these by hand. They're just boxes of melons, like, you know what I mean? I probably need to move that trailer out of the way, but it is what it is. What it means, though, is we should be able to get a decent stack up in this trailer as well. Can squeeze between here, nice. We'll just take everything to the restaurant. We'll check the prices on stuff, we will, but I'll probably... The restaurant is generally the best place for prices. Using our incredible strength there. I think there's 3 pallets of lettuce. Red lettuce. And we may as well... Well, I wasn't going to, but we may as well take the eggs. How much room have I got on that side? Not enough to slide that up there, though, have I? No. Strap those in. Yeah, it works exactly for what we need it to do. We'll be able to stack nice loads in here. I tell you, we probably wouldn't want to use this trailer with the vent, purely because the fence sits a lot higher than this tractor, and the trailer would scrape along the ground. Hello, my slow-running cattle. How are we doing? Grazing in the lovely field with all your bedding. Look at that lovely bedding we put in there for them last time. All right, we've got 4 pallets of this. Nice. It looks like we can pretty much pick those up. Well, they're actually bigger pallets than I thought. I think we'll squeeze you like that. Yeah, nice. And start stacking on top now as well. I don't believe these would fit. Yeah, I don't believe they would fit down that side gap, which is kind of problematic. But the good news is, we've got plenty of room. Okay, lovely. I'll just restrap that. Like that. Yep. Get this one on. You can sit there. Are we going to put some eggs in? I was going to, yeah. There's actually no strap for that section. Right, strapped. We got them strapped. Right, are we going to squeeze some eggs in? I think we can squeeze some eggs on here somewhere. They can sit in the back corner or something. Right, look at those messy pallets. I think next time we don't need to get so many pallets either. They seem to last a fair bit. Hello cows, produce me lots of milk in the future. In the meantime, live a happy little enjoyable life in your nice big paddock with all your grass, all your bedding, and all the love from little Pixel Hanky. You know what we are going to be doing? We're going to be going out a gate that we never used down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's that... oh, we've left the gate open down here, actually. Using all the limits of grip around this farm. Yes, that can go. We can lift that one without our super strength. Super strength, super strength, super strengthing. Right, do those pallets actually fit in there? I mean, almost. Considering like that. We do have lovely 3 3 lovely pallets here. We can just stack these up high, nice and high over here, I think. Like such. Yep. Very well executed. Well, we don't have 3, we've got 2 and a bit, so that can sit up there. Do we take that one? Yeah, just take them all. We've got another half a pallet there, so that's fine. That can actually just sit in the back, that one. I don't think that shouldn't fall off. Famous last words. Give it the old stress test. In we get. Strap it all down. We better shut this gate on the way out too. Really neatly stacked too, Ham. Yeah, the trailer's... It's still going to be better than that little bale trailer. That little bale trailer was obviously going to be too... Also turn that off. Too small for a load like this, so it's probably a decent size. I don't know if it'll last. We may end up getting... I may see on the mod store if there's a better trailer we can actually get. And we might actually just swap them around. Because I don't... If I can't get the back down on this trailer, I'm not going to bother. Right, so first thing first is we've got... red lettuce and melons and eggs. Was eggs up here? Eggs are currently at 3.2. I mean, they're middle of the road. That's fine. Where's your best price at the moment? At the bakery, at the farm shop, or at the pizzeria and the restaurant? I mean, they're all the same, aren't they? We'll just, if we go, we'll figure out which place has the best for all of it, but the average best for all of it. But it'll probably end up just being the restaurant. Restaurant's got the best price, definitely, for melons, so I think that's what we'll be doing. And then as for the red lettuce, the restaurant, yeah. So the restaurant it is. Restaurant are going to love this product. Some lettuce, some eggs and melons for their lovely business. Here we go. We take a left, we take a right. I wonder if we should back this in. Yeah, okay. Or attempt to back this little trailer. The little trailers tend to be the hardest to reverse. Up into that corner, please. Yeah, it's not a very easy place to get to, so we'll straighten up here. I wonder if that's the owners own those 2 identical cars there in the car spot, and they've just got little twin cars. Wouldn't that be cute? I assume it's they're a married couple that own the restaurant. What are you doing here, Ham? Just trying to swing this around here as best I can, other Ham. Okay, I see. I just had to take a tighter line on the outside there so I could get a better line on the inside here. Everything being sold off. We might have to fix the eggs up. When I say might, I'd say we will. Okay. Good amount of money. Right? Our little byproducts coming in hot. Lovely. So that is back up to $71,280. I'd say that's a good day's work. Next time out, we will be continuing on with the actual... you don't need to keep telling me that. You have to left the beacons on. I always leave the beacons on. I always leave it indicating and I always leave the beacons on. Next time out, we're going to be continuing on with the other field, getting that ploughed up and getting the cover crop in. Right, I think that's your lot though for today, gang. Thanks for joining me. Stay safe wherever you are. Well, actually, I'm going to reverse things. You know, I've been doing this little outro for a long time where I say, stay safe wherever you are, stay glued to your screen, and as always, get out of here. But I think today, And from today onwards, I'm really going to try and do it the opposite way around, because it makes more sense if I go, stay safe wherever you are. Get out of here. And as always, stay glued to your screen. Alright, gang. I think that's how we're going to do it from now on. That makes a little bit more sense.